Microphone problems on the first day. I'm going to turn myself down. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully that's not blinding you or deafening you. To SATAL23 Survivor Series Elimination Stage. This is the championship stage. The final two teams. After 6 months of hardcore competitions, we are left with TAW versus Cobra for the finals match. Today, a championship winner will be crowned, and you may have noticed that the champions have chosen nighttime as the arena to fight in today. Nighttime, no AWACS, for all the marbles is TAW versus Cobra. So as we stand by for people to trickle on in, if you're just joining us, if you're brand new to what this entire thing is, what I'm even talking about, this is SATAL competitive DCS. As close as we're gonna get, I say. Two teams, 4 versus 4, in an arena in the middle of the map here. Fight till the last man standing. Team with the most people to return back to base and land at the end of 2 halves win the match. In the event of a draw, there will be a tiebreaker elimination match in guns only 4v4 in a much smaller map. Hectic times. Throw your predictions in chat. I'm going to go ahead and get a poll going here because I'm pretty sure I can do that now. I think I figured out how to do it last stream. Let's find out if I know how to do it. Yeah, we got it now. All right. The poll is out. TAW versus Cobra. Who is taking the first half as we watch these guys ingress into the arena? Blaze now leading the pack for TAW at 36 miles from green dot speed. A fight to the death indeed, Warpigs. A fight to the death indeed. So Blaze with the first shot off at 37,000 feet, doing just over Mach 1, and the AIM-120B goes out towards Cobra. Let's make sure I don't mess up the tack views today. Let's get this nice and zoomed in for you guys. So TAW taking a wide, almost getting ready for a bit of a pincer maneuver here. They got Blaze and Spectrum leading the pack in the front, with Red Core 6 and Croncat in the back on the outsides, as we watch these 120s descend down onto their targets. So Red Core 6 now, and Croncat taking the first shots from the outside. Red Core 6 in the F-15, Croncat in the F-15C, guys. Charlie F-15. F-16 from Blaze, F-18 from Spectrum, Cobra, Alatricio in the F-16, Green Dot Speed in the F-16, Pickle Rick in the F-16, and Mickey in the F-16. This missile from Croncat or from Blaze is going dead off the rails. Well, not off the rails, but it's not going to have a chance to hit the guys. Let's make sure we can see the weapons on F-10. And continuing forward, let's go ahead and ride along with Spectrum on TAW and the F-18 diving down to the deck. Bring the tack view in a little bit closer for you guys so we can see what's happening here. Fights are getting close. 120's coming in on the Pickle Rick from over here, AIM-120B. Diving on the Pickle Rick at 1.7 miles. Could we have the first kill? Possibly. 1.3 miles. 1 mile away. 9/10 of a mile away. Pickle Rick is going to narrowly avoid death by 7/10 of a mile. New 120B out from Red Core 6 onto Green Dot Speed, possibly? No, this is on the Mickey in the back of the map. Try this again. Spectrum, another missile out. Reacquire, 7 miles away. 6 miles away, 5 miles away, 4 miles. Mickey now defending heavily, seeing that 120B coming down on him. I don't think Mickey's going to survive this one. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first casualty is Mickey. Down from the long bomb, aim 120. I believe that shot was from Blaze. And the first casualty goes on Cobra from Blaze on TAW. Red Core 6 defending a missile heavily towards the ground in the F-15 Charlie. Now, some of you may be wondering why there's no F-15Es in this match. We did not turn on or put any F-15s into the tournament, given how late it came in to our season. Our season was practically, the regular season was already over, so we did not have time to get things squared away, and nor the F-15, we believe, is ready for competitive play. So 120B now chasing down. Green dot speed low in the deck is Pickle Rick, and that missile gets notched. More fighting happening to the south. I'm going to try not to spend too much time on F-10 here, but Pickle Rick is defending a missile away, a 120 off his right-hand wing from behind on Spectrum. So Red Core 6 and Blaze both unleash onto Alatricio, who is diving. 2 missiles at 3.5 miles away. 3 miles, 2 miles, 1.5 miles. Alatricio, this might be it. And narrowly avoids death is Alatricio. But Pickle Rick about to get annihilated from behind, and Croncat up high. Super high F-15 behind Croncat. I think this is going to be a trade here, folks. So many missiles out. I can't keep track of everything on the screen. We've got missiles left. We've got missiles right. Who's going to die first? Following Pickle Rick. 3, 2. Pickle Rick is still avoiding a volley of 120Bs coming down from TAW. Still avoiding missiles somehow. Dumping flares goes Pickle Rick, getting nice and slow. The AIM-9, the AIM-120s, everything misses, but they launch over a dozen missiles in the last moment to take down the last target, and down goes Pickle Rick, and my God. TAW comes in, absolutely destroying Cobra with 4-0. 4-0. Wow. And as Red Core 6 climbs back into the night, we are heading into the next half. We're going to spend a few minutes here taking a look at the TAC views. If I didn't mess up my microphone, I hope I didn't screw things up in OBS. We're about to find out. I'll bet you I messed it up. No, we're good. All right, even better. So we've got the beginning of the match here was pretty insane. So we're going to rewind a little bit. So look at TAW's formation. Look at Cobra's formation. Cobra coming in. Looks like they're trying to make a box. And TAW coming in with 2 guys out on the outsides and Spectrum and Blaze following in the center. First shots off, trade off on green dot speed to Blaze and Spectrum Alatricio. 2 F-15s come out from the outside, and then it turns into just a complete furball of 8 players trying to find their way through. And man, that long shot. Let's go back and watch this. Red Core 6 takes down Mickey from, how far is this? 35-mile shot with an AIM-120 Bravo, guys. AIM-120 Bravo. And Mickey cannot defend that and is taken down. And at the end, just dog piles. Green dot speed taken down by a 120 from up high. And an insanely fast F-15. Mach 1.85 up high. You're not getting away from that one. And follows up, and just look at all these missiles coming off from TAW. Missile count does not matter anymore. And Alatricio is taken down also from the same F-15 up high. Comes back around, and just these guys get completely smacked. There's no way you're getting around that. Just look at all these missiles. They are getting M's everywhere. Quick first half, guys. So as these guys RTB, they're heading back with 4 players. They'll take the match or the round 4-0. We'll come back with the second half in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere as the second half. Does Cobra have it in them to come back from a 4-0 deficit to draw? And are we going to see the first Guns dogfight for the win? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we are back with the second half, guys. That was a quick first half. We've seen some long matches this season, but that went by very quick. TAW versus Cobra. TAW takes the first half 4-0. For those of you who may not know what this is, what we're doing, anybody just joining, we are not doing... we are doing weapon restrictions this season. You are seeing 120 Bravos in this season. We lowered the weapon restrictions to allow more aircraft to compete. However, as you can see, it is F-16, F-18, and F-15 all in. Again, F-15E is not in and not an option for the competitors due to the fact that it was not ready in our minds for competitive play, and it came in too late in the season for us to add it back in. Not to say it's not going to come later on, but for now it is not here. So in case you're wondering why you're seeing Charlies and not the E's, that is why. So with that being said, we are going to watch Blaze, Spectrum, Croncat, and Red Core 6 in the same formation. Green Dot, Elatricio, Pickle Rick, and Mickey in the same formation. Looks like they're forming a bit of a diamond now on the way in to take on TAW. This season, you must land and return and stop on the airport and on the runway to solidify a survivor point. What that means is that TAW getting a 4-0 means that Cobra has to win this half 4-0 to push a draw, and we're gonna go to a dogfight 4v4 dogfight draw. This is for all the marbles, guys. This is for all the marbles. And up into the darkness goes Blaze. Pitching up for that first aim 120B shot off the rail is Blaze. Following up that shot, let's make sure we get the weapon tune on here. Green Dot speed at the same time. Follows up a shot of his own if I can click him. There we go. TWS or DTT times 2 is Green Dot speed. One going on to Blaze and one going on to Spectrum. Moving along. Croncat. Croncat coming in from the outside. Red Core 6 also far in the outside, leaving a lot of room for TAW to push forward onto Bullseye. It seems to be almost an even split with zone advantage. The zone is a little harder to see in F10 with the night vision on, but as you can see, the outer band is the red band, the warning zone. The inner band is a circle where you are allowed to go. It shrinks at a certain mileage per minute, and the zone will get smaller and smaller as the match goes on. Let's ride back along with green dot speed as he Fox 3s out onto appears to be Red Course 6, 36,000 feet. This is the last match, guys. This is the finals. This is the championships. This is for it all. For the entire season, it's come to this. Cobra versus TAW. And green dot speed narrowly avoids a missile. Whether he was the intended target, I am unsure. That missile's at 50,000 feet now, possibly going towards Mickey in the back or Pickle Rick in the back on the southern side of the engagement zone. Camera is following green dot speed. We're going to go ahead and switch the camera over to Alatricio, who's in hot now. Down low in the low teens, and two 120s off of his own onto Spectrum. Spectrum extremely close to Alatricio. And Spectrum and Alatricio both are going to... And Spectrum taken down by Alatricio. And that is good night for Spectrum. Looks like he goes into the mountain or taken down by missile from Alatricio. So, guys, the first kill goes to Cobra. And Alatricio takes down the first TAW member. We might have even had somebody else pop up in here that I missed. So, Blaze, this is a 4v2? No, this is a 4v3 still. We're okay. I'm doing terrible. Alatricio defending a missile heavily on his 6th. Alatricio. There's some trees there, Alatricio. Full burner. Alatricio goes full burner defending a missile right into the mountain. Pitch black. And boy, that mountain never even showed up. And plows right into the ground defending a missile from Red Course 6 and or Blaze. So now, Cobra down a man, 3-0 or 3-2 right now, has a chance to at least take down Blaze and Red Course 6. But with one player being down, guys, what that means is at this point, Cobra will fall to TAW in the 2023 season. The rest of these, now that they have lost a player, they cannot come back with more than 4. So TAW will take it over and be crowned champions. The rest of this fight now is to see how many people they can take down on their way out. Let's make sure attack view is synced and let's see how this engagement goes. So green dot speed trying to fly away. Pickle Rick trying to fly away. Mickey, Fox 3 on the Red Course 6 and on the Blaze. Man. Speed Demon, disconnect from TAW? I don't know. I was wondering the same thing. I thought I missed something and I missed a kill, but let's go back real fast. I don't know what happened. No, Kroncat was killed by a long bomb 120 here, up high. And he was killed by Pickle Rick. So Pickle Rick killed Kroncat up high in the back. Here we go, guys. Green dot speed diving down, merging with 2 targets up high, an F-15C and Blaze at 4 miles. Camera is on green dot speed. Attack view is also on green dot speed. He comes around and merges with 2 targets at 5.5 miles. I don't believe either one of them saw. Green dot's up high. Red Course 6 and Blaze are down low. We're going to try to keep at least... Let's do the camera on Red Course 6. Red Course 6 Fox 3s onto Mickey, it looks like. Green dot speed following behind them down low. We're coming into a multiple merge here, guys. Moving the attack view onto Red Course 6. Missile goes into the ground, so it's Blaze and Red Course 6 trying to take down the remaining 3 Cobra members. Here's the first missile. Second missile out. A DTT. Blaze is in trouble. Blaze, I think you're going to be taken down in 3, 2, 1, and Blaze taken down by green dot speed. Now Red Course 6 on the 6 of Green Dot Speed. A 2-mile AMRAAM for sure means death for Green Dot Speed. 1 mile, 0.8 of a mile. And somehow, this missile gets absolutely tweaked the fuck out. And a 2-mile AMRAAM misses, follows up with an AIM-9 shot onto Green Dot Speed. Red Core 6 realizes he can't commit onto that target any further and breaks away with the incoming 120 down up high. Let's zoom out on TACB to make sure you guys are getting a good view of the arena. So this is still a 3v1, Red Core 6 with only one AIM-9 left on the airplane, all by himself to fight against 3 Cobra members. Remember guys, no AWACS here. There is no AWACS at all. They are blind by their radars only. Red Core 6 looks like he has his eyes on Mickey, 5 miles off his nose. But with only an AIM-9, the odds of getting that hit are slim to none. Red Core 6 now getting 2 missile warnings from above. 2 120s diving down at 5 miles. Chaffing like crazy, trying to find that notch. And these 120s are out of range, I think. And Red Core 6 looks like he's going to be okay. And they are not. So Red Core 6 lives to see another few minutes as he's being chased down. The zone getting close here, guys. Red Core 6 running away to the edge of the zone. Has to turn back here soon. The last couple of missiles. 3. Another notch. Beautiful notch by Red Core 6. Comes back around, and he's not going to be able to survive against this last one up high. In 3, 2, 1, and there goes Red Core 6. And that is it, guys. That is the final kill for SATAL 2023 Survivor Series 4v4. TAW will take the crown over Cobra, and TAW remains damn near the undefeated champions of SATAL the last how many years? They won last year, they now have won this year. TAW proving to be a force to be reckoned with. TAW will remain the ones to beat in all future events. Guys, if you see TAW on your screen and your page, you gotta face them. You guys better be ready. And TAW takes 4v4 SATAL 23 Survivor Series this year. Congratulations, you guys. Man. What an incredible season. It was a long one. We had some ups, we had some downs. One hell of a season. Truly the art of war, as Speed Demon says, absolutely. And to think how close that Cobra came back. They won with 3-0 if Alatricio had not C-fit right here. If Alatricio had possibly stayed alive and not plowed into the mountain, this could have been a draw, and he could have at least brought the team back to be 4-4, and you guys would have seen the first dogfight championship elimination tiebreaker. But unfortunately, the one C-fit from Cobra costs them the chance to possibly beat TAW in the tiebreaker. That is gut-wrenching, guys. Absolutely gut-wrenching. I have seen matches come down to the wire, and this one came right down to the wire by 1 point. It's almost as if this is planned. Like, you couldn't even script things like this. And here we are every season. Something crazy happens every time. So on that note, let's move the TAC view back to where we are currently. So on that note, guys, thank you all. Nighttime bites back. Absolutely, Speed Demon. Nighttime does bite back. On that note, guys, that match finishes our 2023 4v4 SATAL series. I want to thank all of you for participating. We had record signups this year. We had an insane amount of people. We had, go look at our Discord, guys. Link should be down in the description. We had like, God, how many hundreds of registered players, 50, 60 teams this year in the beginning. It was insane, 70 plus matches per stage. I mean, unreal on the size and scale of this season. And I want to thank all of you guys, the new teams and the veteran teams, for coming in and helping us put on a show that is new this season and new to pretty much the entire environment and one of the biggest events of organized PvP for competitive play. It's just so many records broken this year, and thank you all for joining along. We're going to go ahead and close the stream out for the day, guys. We all have things to do, but appreciate all of your support throughout the season. Stay tuned for further DCS World events, and in the future in our Discord, we'll keep you guys all posted. Thank you again for a great season. Thank you to all the teams, and we'll see you in the next one. This is DCS World Events signing off. Thank you all for a great season.